Today, we take a look at the all-day ND filter kit from FreeWell for the Skydio 2. Stick around. Today we're going to take a look at the FreeWell Gear all-day ND filter pack. This gives you a total of 8 ND filters, 3 standard filters, 1 CPL filter, and 4 polarizing filters. These filters range anywhere from ND4 all the way to ND64. Now, if you're new to ND filters, which some of you may be, each number represents how much light that this can actually reduce. Actually, I don't think it's the actual stoppage, but the higher the number, the more light it will reduce. Now, this will allow you to use your Skydio 2 in manual camera mode. Now, one thing to keep in mind that if you are using manual camera mode, you can't use HDR in manual. You'll have to use automatic settings, but it's not a big deal. It's not a total deal breaker as the images still look great. And this drone does a great job of figuring out the correct configurations to adjust the shutter to the ISO. Now, the filters themselves, they are constructed of all aluminum, really nice machined aluminum at that. And they attach to your drone via magnet. Really nice. The fit and finish is absolutely superb, and the magnets are really, really strong. I actually really prefer this method of attachment because it allows me to get up in the air, swap filters much quicker than the screw-on filters. It's just, I don't know why more drones don't do this. Now, the magnet is really strong, so if you're curious of whether or not this will actually fall off, trust me, it's not going anywhere. It's just as strong as the battery connection. All in all, I really do like the quality of these filters, and I like the fact that it doesn't affect the way the footage looks. The Skydio 2 camera is really solid. It takes great images, great silky smooth video as it is, but there's times where I want to really dial in that shutter speed, and this will definitely allow you to do that. Now, I didn't notice any vignetting or color shift, which is pretty common in cheaper ND filters due to imperfections in the glass. I filmed this with various lighting conditions, so you be the judge and let me know what you think of this footage. Now, I'm not going to do apples to apples comparisons because I think at this point we all know what ND filters do. We've seen plenty of reviews, so I'm going to show you the raw footage untouched with the ND filters on. I'll just have the marker on the side to let you know what filter I used for which scene. I'll also show you a couple of situations where I didn't use an ND filter and see if you can spot the difference. Okay, so after looking over that footage, I think it looks great. However, the Skydio app really doesn't make shooting in manual very easy. They tend to hide a lot of things behind app icons instead of having it readily available for you like other manufacturers have. Now, I'm not saying that this is a bad thing. It's just a little bit different than what I'm used to. With DJI and Autel, I can just grab everything right there from the controller, and sometimes I don't even have to touch the application to make changes. It's just different than what I'm used to, but either or way, if you are looking to get the most out of your Skydio 2 footage, you'll definitely need to get yourself a set of ND filters if you plan on shooting in manual at all. These are a must if you're taking long exposure shots or if you're just doing video like what I primarily focus on. I will have a link in the description below if you want to check these out for yourself. One of the downsides of not having ND filters and shooting in manual just means that you do have to crank up that shutter speed. Now, one could easily argue that this is the GoPro of drones and you really don't need ND filters, that it's just meant to follow you and capture quick and easy footage. And I'm not saying you're wrong. You're definitely right. This is sort of the GoPro of drones, but there is a select few people that do like to shoot in manual. And because of that, that's where these will come in handy. And I don't know, I just love this magnet. Such a great idea. I tried something a little bit different with the B-roll today. Not sure how it worked, but anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and stay original.